Connections of transistor. The terminals of a transistor must be connected to the terminals of a cell correctly to avoid damaging the transistor. So you see, if you connect it wrongly, you can burn the transistor. So make sure that you know how to connect a transistor. Transistor should be connected in such a way that the emitter base circuit is forward bias and the collector base circuit is reverse bias. Let's check. Okay, this one. First of all, let's label the base, emitter, collector. Okay. What we are concerned is the collector base and emitter base. Let's go back. Okay. We're concerned about the emitter base and collector base. Okay. Emitter base and collector base. Okay. So this is collector base. Okay. And this is emitter base. Okay. Emitter base, collector base. Okay. Let's erase this. Tell me, this is PNP or NPN transistor? PNP or NPN? This is PNP, right? Okay. PNP. That's right. PNP. Okay. PNP. Then let's check the circuit whether it's a forward bias or reverse bias. Okay. Let's say this is on. Okay. Both are on. This is a positive terminal. This is a negative terminal. So negative terminal connected to N type. Positive terminal connected to the P type. So the emitter base, B, E, and C. So can you please tell me the emitter base is forward bias or reverse bias in this case? Emitter base. Forward bias, right? Okay, so forward bias. FB, Facebook, forward bias. Okay. Then how about the collector base? Okay. Collector base, negative to P, positive to P. Okay, but what we concern is this one. Okay, what we concern is collector base. Okay, the base negative to N. Okay, and the collector negative to P. So is reverse bias. Okay, reverse bias. RB. The base is forward bias. Sorry, the emitter base is forward bias. The collector base is reverse bias. Okay, so this is a correct connections. Okay, so right here, the emitter base forward bias. Okay, the collector base reverse bias. Okay, so this is a correct connections. Correct connections. Now let's move on to this one. This transistor, NPN or PNP? NPN. Good, because the currents move from positive to negative. So this is P, this is N, and this is N. This is base, this is collector, and this is emitter. Positive connects to the P. Negative connects to the N. Okay, so the base circuit, forward bias or reverse bias? Forward bias. Okay, so it's forward bias. Okay, so that is emitter base, forward bias. Then how about collector base? Positive connected to N. So it's reverse bias, right? Reverse bias. Okay, so emitter base, forward bias, collector base, reverse bias. So this is a correct connections. Okay, correct connections. This one. This one is this one. Okay. Again, this is P and P. P and P. This is the base. This is the collector, and this is the emitter. Negative connectors to N. Positive connectors to B. So this is forward bias. For the collector circuits, the positive connected to P. Okay, now check this one. Positive connected to P, negative connected to N. Okay, we are interested in the collector base. Collector base. Don't compare the collector and the emitter. Okay, if you compare the collector emitter, then that's not correct. Okay, so you compare the collector base, then you find that actually it's also forward bias. Okay, it's also forward bias. Positive to P, negative to N. This one positive to P, negative to N. So emitter base forward bias, collector base also forward bias. Okay, so both also forward bias. Forward bias here, forward bias here. Okay, then this is a wrong connections. Okay, wrong connections. That's how we identify whether the connection is correct or not. If you connect it this way, you will burn the transistor. Okay, you will burn the transistor. Next one. Okay, this is the last one. So this is NPN. This is P, this is N, this is N, and this is the base, collector, emitter, positive to P, negative to N. So this is forward bias, negative to N. So this is also forward bias. So both also forward bias. So this is forward bias, okay. So this is a wrong connections. Okay, so that is how we identify whether the connection is correct or wrong.